ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's Sauce McKenzie. Follow me on all socials. It's tonight a must win for the Pacers. And is the team that wins this game tonight going to win the series? I think it's more of a must win for the Thunder. I actually think if the Pacers lose this game, they can still win the series. But that's my question to you. Is tonight a must win? Usually game fives are pivotal. I don't know what the percentages are. I'm not going to turn into Google guy, but usually the guy who wins game five, a large percentage of the time wins the series. But I got a feeling this may be a little different. This has been a quirky postseason, nothing like the norm. I mean, obviously, we're looking at OKC and Indiana in the finals. So I'm not sticking to the norms with this. I'm going to go off the grid. I say game five feels like a must win, and whoever loses is going to be extremely dejected. But I still think the Pacers can win in seven. Even if the Thunder lose tonight and go back to Indiana, it's over. It's over. So that's my prediction on the series. Game five is pivotal. And I don't think the Pacers should go in there slacking, because what happens is you don't want to get dominated in game five. Because I've heard some of my betting sharks are feeling like it's going to be an OKC blowout. You don't want to get dominated in game five and then have to come home and fix that mojo. Now, if you lose by 5 or 7 or 3, all right, cool. You can come home and fix that mojo. But you don't want to get dominated and then have to come back. It's been such a roller coaster of a final. Emotionally, what are some of your takeaways? For me, it's been Halliburton's shot. He's been excellent counter punching, reactionary moves, what Rick Carlisle is doing. So I think the coaching aspect has been fantastic. I think every game has had a semi-hero who made the game go. I don't care if it was Toppin or McConnell. Every game got a guy that kind of wiggles his way in there. See the Scott Foster theories. I'm not really, at the end of the day, you got to win. You know what I mean? Take the game in a position, especially when you up, to where it can't be decided by. I just learned that coaching early. If you better and the refs ain't calling the game your way, just be that much better. Especially if you up in the fourth, you got to close. You gotta have a mentality like, all right, look at the score. It's 7 minutes left. We up 9. Let's win this game. Free throws, layups, open jumpers, move the ball, extra passes, be aggressive, downhill, looking to make a play. Smart, pass fakes, use your timeouts. So it's been a great series. I expect the Pacers to come out and try to play fast. It's a possibility that OKC may be tight tonight in game 5, excuse me. Just because it's a young team, a lot of energy going to be in that building. It was a lot of energy in Indiana. So now OKC is now that pressure going back home with you. You done saw it now. So you don't want to go back 3-2. So a sneaky bet, maybe Indiana first half, maybe with some points. Indiana first quarter, money line may be worth a hot C note or something if you got it to try to win you $300 That may be adequate bet to place. But as far as storylines, I just think the coaching, the player SGA, and the fact that any given game somebody can make a contribution that's somewhat heroic to the storyline of that game. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. You rocking with Sauce McKenzie, SAUCE_McKenzie. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod. Thank you, man. But yeah, I like the Pacers in the series. Not sure who I like tonight. Tonight is rough because you got the momentum of SGA going home, but you also have the fact that Rick Carlisle rarely loses 2 games in a row. So it's going to take a pretty large amount of convincing to get me to go against Rick Carlisle 2 games in a row at home. And I hate to say this and put it out on a pod and then bet against myself. Like, everything say take the Thunder. But when everything say something about sports, sometimes you got to go the other way. And I'm not just saying that because I think the Pacers are going to win the series. I think the Pacers are a better team. I think the Pacers lost. Every game this series, the team that has lost has always had the advantage the next game. And to me, that is what you call in the world of betting proficiently a trend. Factor in that trend with the fact that the Pacers I don't think these playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, have lost 2 games in a row. I'm pretty sure they haven't. They beat Milwaukee 4-1. They beat the Knicks 4-2, Cleveland 4-1. So yeah, And I don't see that trend ending tonight. So gamblers, smart money, FanDuelers, follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the pod. Safe bet tonight to me, and I took a hit because I was gonna win big. If the Pacers would have won the other night, whatever night that was, Friday night, I would have won a nice amount of money because I had really thought the Pacers was gonna win that game money line. I thought the Pacers was gonna win this series at 6 and win last night, lose tonight, and then. But now that they lost in Game 4, that changes up the way that I view Game 5. Actually, just talking to you guys, sharing this on the pod, I actually think that the Pacers can win Game 5 tonight. I'm calling it here at ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Sauce McKenzie. Follow me on all socials. I like the Pacers tonight. That's the pulse of the series to me. Every game is a different ebb and flow, a heartbeat. It's got its own storyline to it, and that's what's making this series. To me, I think when you go back and watch the basketball and the coaching and the adjustments of the series, and when the basketball guys that really do this for a living break this film down, or when you casually rewatch the game yourself, you're gonna be like, oh man, these were some amazing adjustments. Because I'm seeing a lot of them in real time, but when I go back and watch it again, I'm gonna realize how special and how intellectually thorough and fluid the basketball was played, the series, the coaching decision, the calmness of the coaching, just it's just about the hoop, man. The board, what we know on the board, the work we do, and what I know in these X's and O's, and my staff, your staff, my trainers, your trainers. It's just about the hoop, and I really appreciate that. So I want to ask y'all, I got a couple of questions. What 2 games in the series can the Pacers win? If you think the Pacers can win, Pacers fan, or if you think OKC can win, how is the next 3 games going to play out? What 2 games are the Pacers going to win, Pacers fans, for the Pacers to win this series? Is it going to be 5-6? Is it going to be 6-7? Talk to me. I really like to know how your process plays out, how you're watching this series, how it's playing out in your head for you. So please alert me with that. Tell me that. OKC fans, how do you see this basketball fans who think OKC is going to win? How do you see this series playing out? Do you see them winning 5-6? Do you see them winning 5-7? What are all your probabilities for this series? You know what I mean? And this is just for the hoop nerds. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. And then last and not least, in your comments, let me know who you got on the game tonight. Pacers Thunder, Game 5 from OKC. Let me let you know what the spread is right quick. I would be unjust if I didn't. No. 9.5. Same thing it was Game 1. I told y'all about Pacers money line would be a good bet. $100 on Pacers money line when you 310. Keep that in mind. Or take that bet off. I also told y'all Pacers first quarter. Thunder might come out crazy first quarter though. Plus 3.5 Pacers. It's a dicey bet. Plus 184. To me, that ain't worth it. I bet 200, win 388. That ain't enough for me. If I bet like that, I gotta damn near know the way my mind works, because I feel stupid. Because I feel like I could have took that in the 450s and found better bets with damn near higher probabilities that I think had a better chance of winning. See, like sometimes to me, I look at what I think is gonna happen versus what they think is gonna happen. But sometimes what I think is gonna happen, I look for what I think is gonna happen, and they think it might not happen. If that's the best way to put how I bet, I look for things that like either what I know for trends, and I'm giving y'all a lot of game. Hey, y'all with me anyway. We here, baby. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Who y'all got tonight on the game? I'm off track, man. Like the weeds just got in a fight or something. I'm off track, but I'm here. I got to get back, steer the wheel back. Who y'all got tonight, man? Happy Father's Day to my fathers. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, 8 Tips for Men to Find Peace. Fathers, how was your Father's Day? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you dealing with your growth? I know you're hard on yourself. That's what we do. I know you're pushing yourself. That's what we do. But what I need you to know, your growth is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? You're a father. You're in fatherhood. You're embracing beginning fatherhood. Maybe you're a father and your kids a few years apart. Maybe you got a group of young kids. Maybe you're struggling financially. Whatever your load might be. Maybe you got teenage kids and the communication ain't what you need it to be right now. Maybe you're going through some drama with one of the parents of your child. Maybe you're going through some drama in the school. Whatever it is, just pray through it. Work on your mind. Don't beat yourself up. Think positive. Understand you're only a man. You're human. You can't hold the weight of the world above your shoulders forever. And you gotta not be so hard on yourself about how you manage these obstacles of life. See, that's how the flip side got you look how you gotta look at it. I'm the number one culprit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm extremely hard on myself, and I had to check myself to say, no, you slid through a maze that was designed to destroy you. And so it's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta keep looking for it, you know? And so don't give up on yourself, young dad. Don't crash out. Don't feel like, because the thing about it is none of this matters if you're not here. You crumbling it, you giving it away. And that includes prison, incarceration, or being removed from the physical form. And you want to be here with your kids. You want to be around when your kids turn 12, 16, 18, 20. They need you. Your kids, that's one thing I learned early. And you don't understand it when you the kid as much because you think you're independent, you're doing, but you need your parents all the time. You know what I'm saying? Your dad, your mom, daily. And now you in the role where they need you. And shout out to everybody, man. Still got their dad. Love your dad. Forgive your dad. You don't know what it was like for your dad in his time. Now, if he just ain't tried all, still forgive him. Because you got to get closure on that turmoil. And I'm speaking from experience like I always do. You got to get closure on that turmoil because if not, it's going to drag you down. And you don't want to be held hostage by your own regrets, your own troubles, your own anger. Dump that plate off, brother. You fathers, I love you, man. I know it's hard, bro. You argue with her, you go out in the world, you don't like your job, you wish you had more money, you want to do this, you wish you had more time, you wish your career was here. Everything you wishing will come to fruition tenfold. But you got to stay the course, and you got to stay mentally strong. You gotta stay disciplined, brother. You gotta keep it together. I've done 11 years. I felt like, how could I make my mark in this world? I knew I was gonna make it. I had 25, but I had God. I had faith. I had the Lord. I had to come home and look at my mother's house after being incarcerated, not being able to go to the funeral. I had to come home and look at that. That set a whole new screenplay in my mind. That's why you see me a lot. I wear shades because my eyes tell a lot. They like theater, like Stephen King. I had to deal with that, and I deal with the frustration of old friends, new enemies, old enemies, new issues, and people's personal issues. Still want to dress nice. Jogging suits, nice jogging suits, early 2000s, 3000, 300, early 2000s, 300. Nice pair of J's, fitted. It's a look. You got to look good. Great at a lot of things, so you attract a lot of spirits. And the thing about spirits is you never know how they're gonna turn. Some you can read. I'm a great judge of reading spirits. When I say somebody ain't shit, I'm usually 100% accurate. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. I tell you somebody ain't shit, nigga, you can book it. If I know for sure, like, yeah, well, I don't even want to be in the same room with that nigga. He ain't shit. That nigga in that motherfucking blue Mercedes, yeah, I don't like that nigga. That nigga give me bad vibes. I'm instantly, it could be a chick. I mean, old girl, cheap purse nigga. Motherfucker look like she steal. Yeah, don't bring her around me. Instantly, you got to go. I ain't playing with you. I just got vibe. Hey, little squirmy looking weird nigga, smush face nigga. Don't bring him around, bro. He ain't never welcome in my crib. Matter of fact, you ain't welcome because you brought that nigga with you. You know what I mean? Like, I just got vibes. Now, sometimes I might think somebody good and maybe jealousy later or the development or arc of my life or their life, however things go, they turn out to not be shit. And some people may just put the Trojan horse or they switch up on you. Because a motherfucker could be good and ready to ride with you, ready to die for you, and then try to kill you. Or switch it up and be like, fuck that nigga, man. I ain't fucking. You could feed a nigga, clothe a nigga, give a nigga Bible verses worth of game. And niggas still fold on you. But you gotta accept all that and come out like a player. Cause the thing about being a player, man, one thing about it, bro, like you can't have the glory of this shit, nigga, without the motherfucking injured reserve shit, bro, without the ups and downs, the roller coasters, the good, the bad, the sideways. You chose it, you jump out the porch, you start talking that shit. 12, 14, I ain't gonna be no regular nigga. I ain't going to class. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna fire up a blunt, nigga. I'm gonna get these pussy, nigga. I'm fighting, nigga. I'm gonna twist my fingers, nigga. I'm in the game. You choose that life. Stop bitching about whatever come with it. Even when you think you straight, whatever psychological decisions you make later, nigga, stop bitching. See, the game is the game, bro. And it's rough. I didn't say nothing to you. It's rough. Now the peaks. Ask anybody's ever been a fly nigga in real time, not later. Like you can be fly now, but no, you wasn't fly later. But like a nigga who know, like I was 12 years old and they would line up to ask me to take them to the dance. Like that kind of fly. Like I'm 15, 16, I got a car, getting free food because the manager think I'm cute. Her number of Polaroids in a bag. Like that kind of fly. Like walk in the club, get out. After all that $25 talk and walk in the club and the DJ call your name like money making Mitch. So like, oh, the peaks are amazing, the trips and the fun and but the valleys, peaks ain't worth the valleys. If you could trade a couple of peaks, you would. Now you gonna take them because you wire how you wired till you out of here. And rest in peace, Tupac, the greatest rapper of all time, man. Pac helped me do my prison bid, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. When I got locked up, I was in the county, and Tupac lives now. He got me trapped. Damn, this nigga spitting. I sing same song though. All around the world, same song. I was out then. And before I get into my Tupac bag, and shout out Digital Underground, rest in peace, Shaw G, rest in peace, Pac. You know what I'm saying? But when I had my ride, well, I used to be knocking that Digital Underground. Sex packets, $1 or $2. Sex packets, how many for you this time? See, I was a young mannish nigga. That Digital Underground. So anyway, that Digital Underground, I was bumping that, and then when the same song came out, I heard that it was with the movie, the Dan Aykroyd movie, whatever it was. And then Trap came out. I heard it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, that shit hard. Then his album came out. Album's cool, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, spin real shit. But I ain't really feel like all the production was what it should be, but I felt the hunger. Back then, a nigga debut album just had to be hungry. You knew it was gonna get right. Like you didn't really need a nigga classic to be his first one. Some niggas, but you just really wanted the nigga to be hungry and see it and know it'll get better. And that's how Pac was. And his shit was hard already. You know what I mean? Like when my homies called, that shit it's classic music. So like when as he evolved and kept doing his shit, you know, I kept up with him. He was pop culture, man. He done made your time easy. Like he made you feel like you was getting a piece of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just the intelligent fuck you for street niggas, smart street niggas. You know, and I'm not gonna be an old nigga, get off my lawn rant, but you know, we had Tupac, nigga. Cube, Short, Scarface, intelligent street niggas who brought intelligence to the game. Coogee, Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas who sprinkled jewels to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Ghosts, like street niggas that's poets, but they gonna give you a little game, a little inspiration. And Pac, that's what Pac was. Pac was inspiring, man. Like Pac was like, I know you've been through a lot of shit at the crib, nigga, but you can do this, nigga. Nah, fuck this bullshit, you know what I mean? Like we only live once, man. We gotta shine. Let's put these jewels on, bro. Let's look good, man. Let's wear these clothes. See, a lot of people don't understand. Pac was the first nigga, really, the first rap nigga started really putting on that fly shit. I'm not saying other niggas wasn't stylish. I'm saying the first gangster rap nigga. Take off the dickies, take off the khakis, take off the motherfucking and put on that fly shit, bro. Like that shit you want to wear that's fly. But at first, nigga, a lot of you niggas didn't think y'all could be hard wearing that shit. See, I used to wear that shit. Tupac used to wear it before Tupac wore it. And because I knew I was hard, the fucking coveralls, the purple coveralls, the damage, the guess shit, the coverall with the one shoulder off, the farmer shit, the slant my shit. I had the 3 eyebrows. I ain't give a fuck. Cause I could fight, man. I beat the fuck out of you, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that I get beat up too, but I'm just saying I'm minding my business, and I like being a fly, different, experimental nigga. So I was always dressing like that. Like I was big, but I was confident. So I was never like ashamed to like put on some shit. Like most big niggas, they just go for the basics. You know, the inconspicuous shirt to make them look invisible, the button down to make them look invisible. They may try to get them some off the rack every blue moon, but just the colorless, the bland, the earth tones. I never been that type of big dude. I'm more like the purple, the orange, the yellow, the money green, the light green. You know what I mean? The royal green, like whatever color you got, like salmon, like I throw that shit on, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. The tangerine, the peach, the orange, like, I know. I revel in the fact that I'm a good looking ass nigga, bro. I always have. Since I was 12. Like my mom told me that, we be looking in the mirror, you some handsome species. Ooh, look at us. Like, I ain't never had to run from that. You don't. Now I try to be humble. And I take care of myself. I get a lot of points, cheat code, 'cause I'm a rough nigga, but I really groom myself like a nigga who went to rebuff or something. I get pedicures, like I get facials and shit. I'm very deliberate in my grooming. Like, I wash my face with a certain soap, certain towel, my body, certain lotion. What I put on my face, my barber gotta be this person. He gotta clean this. He already have his shit the way I like it. That's why he gotta be him. I'm very sensitive about touching my head, washing my hands and shit. So yeah, I embrace. And when I really get in my bag, like I've been in my bag in June where I'm like on my push-ups and I'm really back. So now, because I've been running from the bench, my shoulder was sore, but now I'm back on that bench. And I measured it's the 225, 255, the incline, the decline, the flat bench. I always do the dumbbells. I do that in the back and the Stairmaster. It's gonna be a wicked July. Cause I'm already like when the face slim, you start seeing the cheekbones, the Indian shit. Oh, it's ball game. Media.com, man. I know I ramble, but that's why you here, because I spit that real. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod. Last thing, and get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. Follow me on YouTube. Please go to my YouTube, go to my link tree, and just follow me on all socials. If you really want to support my pod, if you really want to support me, that's what you can really do right now. Go to my link tree and just follow me on every social media platform that I have. If you have it, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, if you really want to rock with me, you can share a video and you can tag 5 people. Thank you. I appreciate it. And last but not least, before I get out of here, did y'all see the story about the Duchess Dior girl, man, and the Frenchman? This couple, they arguing online about their relationship, always on Facebook Live, man, arguing, talking to each other nasty. He ended up, man, transitioning that girl, killing that girl, man, and transitioning himself. I just want to say in the black community, like, we, first of all, let's put the phones down when we dysfunctional. Like, stop. Like, if we could break up a fight as quick as we record a fight, all violence in the black community would cease to exist damn near. 90% of it. We just go back to the old school, the shady shit, nigga trying to rob a nigga, some shit like that. But if we could just really put the phones down and go back to being compassionate black people, because obviously, usually when somebody's getting into it, it's somebody you know. You already know to have enough space on your phone. You ready to record as soon as they walking up. You seeing this happening. We as a people, even when random things break out, if we as black people could somehow find it in our hearts, find it in our chakras, somewhere deep in our souls, some sense of compassion for the future, for our children, what they see, what they behave like, what their parents are behaving like. And instead of recording somebody fighting, say, hey, man, y'all let that go. Hey, grab her, bro. You grab him, bro. Y'all let that go, man. Doing that and enabling them to calm down. That is how we can make a big leap forward in the black community. And another thing, I know it's Father's Day. A lot of y'all men feeling yourself, y'all basking in the glory, and that's great, right? But look here, if you a man, a real man, like somebody who's bought his own car, pays his own bills, has a job, a nigga a responsible, you know what I mean? A nigga and aunties and be proud to walk through the door, taking care of your family, and you got on some new shit. You looking at responsible niggas, so they like you at work type of nigga, you know what I mean? They say your name when you go in an urban clothing store, nigga. You know what I mean? Just a good, honorable nigga. Volunteer in the community and all that shit, bro. You an honorable nigga. Don't put your fucking hands on no broad, man. Don't pull out no phone to record no woman fighting, bro. You are a man. Either break it up or go on about your business. Everybody want to be the best cameraman in the world. If you and your girl argue all the time, stop going live. Stop letting the community put a battery in your back. For the love, we raising too many orphan children over this phone. The phone is worse than crack cocaine, and that's counting the niggas that's done went to prison. We gotta do better. And men, y'all gotta control y'all tempers. If you do some shit and you gotta off yourself, you probably shouldn't have did it. You know? Because you knew you was dead ass motherfucker wrong, bro. Because if you a real ass nigga and you do some shit, anything, you gonna take that motherfucker walk like a G, nigga. Don't tell me, don't talk to me about succumbing to pressure. When you niggas shoot these girls and kill yourself, you weak, nigga. You weak. Like you weak. You destroying futures. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Nigga, I done been through shit half niggas couldn't imagine in situations. But if that situation arise where we have a physical altercation, or we even talking to each other like it's gonna be a physical altercation, I promise you, you ain't finna see me for 6 months. Oh, I get them handsy now. I'm a fly nigga. And I'm hard to let go. But I promise you, you touch me, you threaten me, you put your hands on me, you spit on me. When you do that, I might react away. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I'm no saint. So I gotta get away from you. And condolences to all, but to the women, the percentage of women who egg that stick of dynamite when you know this man at his lowest. You know this man probably ain't been having a job. You know this man been going through it. You know you and this man having a volatile situation. You know this man at his breaking point, and you pushing and pushing and pushing. If you tired of this man, bye. That's what my parents used to say. You want to tell me, you want to show me you tired of somebody? Bye. Don't tell me how bad it is, and you provoking somebody you say you don't like, but you stand up provoking. Hey, look, and this is not excusing any domestic violence. And actually, this is not, because a lot of women do get away and then the man comes and he's out of control. So I'm not excusing that type of animalistic behavior by no means. But I'm speaking to women who purposely ignite the fuse and look for more drama and more drama and more drama because they think that's the excitement that the relationship needs. But I promise you, from somebody who's been in very volatile situations, I would advise all to let it go. Until you men, again, I will say it. If you do something and you feel like you out of here, and asterisk on a few extreme rate circumstances, I'm not going to explain those circumstances, not just for time restraints, but just for the purity of the program. But most times, you know you fucked up, taking a mother off the earth over your emotions. And so that shock of that makes you not willing to go take that ride. Because if you had got caught robbing a jewelry store, you gonna take that ride. If you had got caught with some cocaine, you'll take that ride. But see, you don't want people to know you can't live with yourself. When you do that, and you gotta stop doing things or putting yourself in a position to do things that you ain't gonna be able to live with yourself after. You gotta know the worst you and keep yourself out of the worst you situations. See, I know a lot of people I don't know. People start inviting people I don't know. You know how people, you got family, you got cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, and everybody get new boyfriends. 3, 4 of them sets of peoples, I gotta leave. Cause I don't like new niggas. So like, why am I meeting you right now, first of all, nigga? Who are you? Oh, you didn't drive? Oh, you ain't bring no bottle? You eating? Why you here? Oh, you homeless. Like, so that's how I be feeling. So I know when I'm in that situation, I gotta go. If I'm somewhere out, somewhere, and I'm in a bad mood and the nigga talking to me, he weird. And I say something, then I move around and he say something again. All right, I'm finna knock this nigga out, I'm finna leave. I leave. Cause I take myself out of situations, it's gonna be worse for me. I've been in situations, for all the worst type of shit. And I ain't bring that up, 'cause I'm happily married. And in person, I've been in situations where I'm not married to. So, but what I'm saying is I've seen the lowest of the low of violence, assault on men in the worst ways. And I still had to walk away because I love me, boy. And I ain't finna let no motherfucker get this train off the track, Pepper. Like Am ain't, you know what I mean? Like Marta ain't, nigga. Like the New York City subway ain't, nigga. Like CTA ain't, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting this train off the track. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. I am him. We is us. And I need you to do me a favor. Tell somebody about the pod. Tell somebody about the pod. Let them know this some real shit, man. Real game, man. Y'all see this baby face shit, man. Niggas be talking that baby face shit, bro. You can't talk that baby face shit. You drinking Hennessy. You in your 40s and 50s, nigga. Peace.